All right, guys, so remember here, whenever you're setting up your table, you kind of want to follow the X numbers and you want to go in order. So this is the smaller one that goes first on the table. So negative 312 will be my first point. And we have 4, negative 9. From here, we can go ahead and put this in the calculator. This is going to be the calculators that's on page 24. All right. Here it says the key word is domain. Remember the domain is the X number whenever you have points. So the X numbers is for the domain. We have a given function. So remember, this is the input and output. So let's say, for example, and I'll just do this on the side. Let's say, for example, they give us f of x equals 4x plus 8, and they want to find f of negative 2. All you have to do for these type of problems is replace the x, so it'll be 4 parentheses negative 2 plus 8, and then you'll get your answer. Okay, so all I'm doing is replacing the x with my parentheses number. Same thing here, replacing your x with your parentheses number. Now this is a negative, and then this is a minus. Just to let you guys know, that's a negative, this is a minus, and this is a negative. So be careful when you're plugging in the calculator. On here, remember the word rate of change is slope, so we can use these points to put in the calculator. My first point is going to be 0, 50, because I don't move left and right. So if I make my XY table, I have 0, 50. This one is going to be 1, and then 150. And let's get one more for the calculator. 2, 250. Go ahead and plug this into the calculator so you can find out what your slope is. In this question it says, what is the range? So the range always starts from the bottom. This is the bottom part of the graph, all the way to the top part of the graph. Now go back to your notes. This is on domain and range notes. You have some dots here, so you have to remember. I know my range setup has a Y on it. All right, you should be able to figure it out from there. What number is the bottom part? What number is the top part? And remember the dots stuff. Go back to your notes. Okay, on this one, again, it says, what is the rate of change? So you're gonna have to do that L1, L2 stuff on the calculator. This is your list 1. This is your list 2. Be careful when you type it in. All right, but this is just calculator stuff. All right, your slope and your rate of change calculator steps. Now this one was a bonus question. So basically the setup, we have an equation, ax plus by equals c. So the 4 would be the a here, the 5 would be the b, and the negative 10 would be the c. And the slope formula, all right, is going to be negative, or the opposite, of the letter A divided by B. Okay, so that's my slope. So let me give you an example. Let's say we something have like 2x plus 7y equals negative 12. If I want to get the slope in this setup, I'm going to put negative. All right, and then put your division bar. So it's just opposite, all right, negative, that's what this is. And then it has the A number on top. Well, the A number in this example is the 2. And the B number in this example is the 7. So this would be my slope, negative 2 divided by 7. All right, you're going to do the same thing. Look at these numbers. And which one is the slope? All right. Right here, it says domain. Look at your notes. The domain is from the left side all the way to the right side. All right, this one's a circle, this one's a dot. So remember your setup, this is your format. This is the left side, this is the right side. The left number and the right number. And pay attention to your circles and dots. All right. So here we have another input output one. All right. Be careful, this is a minus. All right. So when you're typing in the calculator, 6 parentheses 1 minus, and then put your parentheses number. All right. You're replacing the x with a parentheses number, but just make sure you put a minus, and then this is a negative. All right. So that's what goes here. Don't put the x, put the parentheses number. And yes, you need to put the parentheses. And then right here for your notes, you have a part that says y equals mx plus b. And so the m is the slope. So the m is the number that's in front of the x, okay? If I look at this and I work it out, all right, we have some parentheses. So all we're gonna do is just distribute, a simple distribution. Don't worry about the 10, remember you dropped the 10. Plus, and then 2.25 times x, well that's 2.25x. 2.25 times, and then this is a negative. So let's go ahead, 2.25 times negative 4. It's be negative 9, so minus 9. All right, we want to make it look like this, but we have this 10 and this 9, so we have to put these together, 10 and negative 9. So you just drop the 2.25x, and this is going to be positive 1. So this is my setup. Now it looks like this one. Which one of those is the slope? All right, the slope is the number in front of the x number, in front of the x variable.